This guy. This guy knows how to brew beer. His secrets are so mysterious. He will never tell anybody. Just look at those eyes. You know there are so many secrets kept within them.
Welcome to another exciting episode of The Infallible Truth. In honor of St. Patrick's Day, we thought we'd show you how to make beer.
Do this 2 weeks prior to St. Patrick's Day because it takes about 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, it's 2 weeks before the bottling.
2 weeks before the bottling, right.
Right. I mean, if you want to bottle on St. Patrick's Day and not drink it.
That's one thing, but I want to drink it. So,
yeah. So, in honor of a great man, here's what you need. 1 pot of water, which is going to be heated up to 160 degrees.
And it's 1 quart per every pound of grain. This is the grain.
Grain. And then you're going to need some straining devices. I recommend some cheesecloth.
Thermometer.
Fancy dancy thermometer.
You don't need pasta, we just got that there for some reason.
If there's any Medusas in your kitchen, you'll want a nice reflective surface. Look at that.
Yep.
Huh?
You'll need a 1 gallon jug for pouring the whole mixture in afterward.
Also blowing across the top of like a hobo.
You'll need something like this to cool down the wort, or you can get a shit ton of ice packs and ice and make an ice bath in the sink. We're gonna go that route.
This is gonna be real quicker.
Yep. Then you need all of these cool doohickeys over here, hoses and such, after it's poured into that 1 gallon jug to let all the gunk seep out, and then this goes in to let air in but not out, or vice versa, something like that.
Something blowhole.
Yeah, and
sanitizer.
Sanitizer, because you want bacteria in your beer, but you want the good kind of bacteria. I recommend getting one of these nice little beer kits all ready to go. Kind of tells you what to do. They got a good website. You can look at the instructions. You can try it one time at 10 o'clock at night, starting it, not realizing how long it's going to fucking take with a toothache, and be miserable like we did the first time. Right. And then the floor got all sticky with wort, and it was just nightmare.
Yeah.
Wort. Yeah. Well, now it's 3:30 p.m. So we have much
3:30 a.m. We're hopped up on crack.
We have much more time now to do this properly.
Right.
So the first step, which is waiting for this bastard to heat up to 160?
Yes, 160 degrees.
Hey Chris, I think we're almost good here. Where is Fahrenheit? There we go. Okay.
No, do it in centigrade.
We're at about 100 and... Oh wait, that's 100. No fucking way. Yeah. Apparently we're at 110, which I think that's wrong. But
terrible thermometer.
All right, so water's at about 160, which is right where we need it. So next step is to just pour all this shit in. It's grain, not shit.
Pour all the shit in.
It smells like chocolate.
Oh yeah, give it a nice swirl. Chocolate oatmeal.
So that's exactly what this step is like. If you can make oatmeal, I've been told, you can do this part.
You've been told you can make oatmeal?
No, I've been told that if you can make oatmeal, then this part's a breeze. And I can make oatmeal with the best of them.
Motherfucking oatmeal master.
So now, let's drop the temperature, which is fine, but we want to keep it between 144 and 152, I think.
Mm-hmm.
we're holding fast at 150.
Good.
Which is perfect. Now you set the timer for 15 minutes. At this point, every 15 minutes you come in, stir it, check the temperature, make sure you're still in that range. Set the timer again. You do this for an hour.
Right. So we're gonna go play Bloody Knuckles for 15 minutes.
I was thinking I was gonna go look for my St. Patrick's Day presents.
What?
Yeah.
You're Irish.
100%, yeah.
Do you know what St. Patrick's Day is?
Yeah. I get presents.
From who?
Well, sometimes St. Patrick, but I know it was my mom, you know.
No.
So, but yeah, but you know, now, sure, Amanda hid him somewhere.
Sure. Yeah.
Listen, I know not a lot of people know about it, but I'm sure my mom texted her and be like, hey, just so you know.
You know, usually when she buys presents, I mean, she'll run some ideas by me and like, you know. I just don't want you to get disappointed. That hasn't happened.
Well, you know, we've been together a while now. She's starting to know me better, so I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna go look for presents.
No presents at all. Just a bunch of ropes and keys. Oh, of course, the nest of ropes. St. Patrick drove the ropes out of Ireland. She must have put them in there. Just gotta. Uh-oh, they're looking kind of mean. That one, red, yellow, black. Red, black, yellow. Bucket. Ow! Yep, no, that one's poisonous.
Oh, so find any presents?
You tell me.
You know, I'd ask you to meet me to the hospital, but I don't really care.
Yeah, it's alright. I sucked the poison out anyway. Now we stir this out. Ooh, yeah, this is a lot better than last time.
Define better.
Well, it's
Oatmealier?
much, yeah, oatmealier, you know, thicker consistency. Last time it was still very soupy, you know.
Soupy sales.
Yeah. Oh god, it smells good. If only cameras had smell.
Smell-o-vision?
Smell-o-vision. We just heard the fourth beep, meaning our hour's up. We failed. And GG.
GG, guys. GG.
Yeah. So now what we've done is we have to heat it up to 170. And then once it's at 170, we pour it into this. And once it's poured into that, then we recycle the...
We boil a gallon of water and pour it through it.
Right, but don't we use the recycled stuff that had already... It's at 170, so now we're going to pour this into that. Oh yeah. Oh, that sounds great.
Like putting in a boot.
So, we got a gallon of water in there.
And we're going to watch it the entire time.
Yep, so get ready. Once it's boiled, we pour it over that.
And drain it through that 6 or 7 times. 2 or 3. 6 or 7.
And then that makes what's called the wort. And then we want to boil the wort
For about an hour.
for about an hour. Ow! My rope bite.
What is this?
It's a rope bite, yeah.
What the hell's a rope? How did a rope bite you?
I mean, how does a rope bite you? It's how they kill their prey. I mean, some of them like constrict, but I mean, they usually, you know, constrict and bite.
What?
You know, like they slither around, like the bisected tongues, they like little tiny arbocks and ekans.
Snakes?
A what?
Snake.
No, a rope.
Matt, it's a snake. Do you not know the names for animals?
No, I'm pretty sure I do. Nintendo's taught me well. You got ropes and keys. Okay? You know what a key is, right? They fly around, they use sonar, they screech, they eat mosquitoes and other bugs.
A bat?
Yeah,
Like Batman?
like Zubat, Golbat, Crobat. Yeah, those are different types of keys.
Okay. Then what?
This is like shit we learned in elementary school. Dude.
Yeah, what's that?
That's a bow wow.
It's a dog, Matt. It's a dog. It's a fucking dog.
No, it's a bow wow. There's many types of bow wows. Like, you got Arcanines, and like, Poochienas, and Hound Owlers, but they're all bow wows.
What's that?
That is a meow meow eating olives.
It's a cat. You own a cat, Matt.
Listen, the meow meow's not coined yet, like, but, if Pokemon's taught me anything, it's whatever they say, that's what they are. So, bow wows say bow wow, therefore they're called bow wows. I'm gonna call that a meow meow, because it goes meow, meow, meow meow, Keys, when they do their little screech thing, sounds like going, keys, keys.
What does a rope say? Huh?
Well, when you drop it, it makes a thud, just like a coil of rope. But that makes them angry.
Just shut up.
And then
shut up. The water's boiling.
Ideally, you'd have a big enough strainer to fit all the mash in, but we don't. The strainer I have is way too small. So we've got a pot strainer that goes inside a bigger pot for pasta.
And some cheesecloth.
And some cheesecloth, so none of the mash gets through.
There we go.
Sorry, am I burning you?
Yep, just a little bit.
That's alright.
I've been burned before.
Yeah, well, nowhere near as bad as a Growlithe burn. Or Ponyta. There's still a lot of debate going on about what Ponyta is because, when they get bigger they turn into Rapidash. And those are kind of like a unicorn. But Ponyta's not really a unicorn. So it's an ongoing debate from the scientists in the Kanto region.
You know there aren't actually horses and dogs with fire abilities, right?
I don't even know what a horse or a dog is. So, sure, I'll agree with you on that. I mean, it's not just in Zelda and Pokemon, like, it's throughout the entire Nintendo universe. Like, think about the Mario games.
Yeah.
When Mario jumps on a Koopa,
Yeah.
it goes Koopa.
Yeah. No.
That's the sound it makes, yes. That's the sound it makes. Go boot up Mario and jump on a Koopa.
Yeah.
And it sounds like boop, boop, but if you listen closely, he's saying Koopa, because that's what they are. What are you going to try to tell me? Those are called something different too?
Yeah, turtles. Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, see, those are made up. That's a made-up animal, because it's a cartoon. Like, I think you underestimate the scientists in the Kanto region.
Apparently I do.
Because they've developed this great technology that allows to slow down what the Pokemon are saying and hear it at different frequencies. So a lot of times you hear these things, like Tentacool, for example. Like, it just sounds, when you hear it, just doesn't sound like it's saying tentacle. It just sounds very weird. But when you slow it down and change the frequency, you can actually hear it say tentacle.
It's a fucking jellyfish.
Okay, listen, I'll be willing to accept that maybe I'm wrong and you're trying to help me, but if you're not gonna take this fucking seriously, I'm leaving.
It's a jellyfish!
Jellyfish, the thing I put on my fucking sandwiches and toast in the morning. What are you gonna tell me, that Sharpedo is actually peanut butter shark?
There's not enough knives in the world to show you how angry I am.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, so we're waiting for that to drain through. So you're very professional. This is actually part of the beer making kit. You have to find light bulb packaging.
Just like that.
Just like that.
From a 225.
Yeah, 45 watt CFL is non-dimmable. It will come with most beer making kits. If don't, you gotta find them somewhere. And we need to strain the rest of that in through there. And we're not doing a third time. This is it. Anywhere but what I've learned from straining paint, dear old dad, is to squeeze the rest of it. That's where all the good stuff's gonna be. So you wanna just keep spinning this. Careful not to break it. You can kind of see it all seeping out there. I think that's probably good.
Yeah.
Next up here is to boil this slowly. Once it reaches the boil, then we start our timer for an hour. Hey Chris,
Yeah.
just thought of another example that Zelda provides to further my point. Cuckoos. Wait, what's your word for cuckoo?
Chicken.
They don't say chicken, they say cuckoo. Don't shake your head. Don't you walk away from me. Don't you take that gun. No, that's not your gun, that's my gun. Put that gun back down. Don't you load that gun. Don't you point that gun, oh God. Beautiful. Now, we can start this timer for 1 hour. Bing. Alright, about 10 minutes left on the boil, so time to put in our hops. The aroma hops, that is. Woo! And those smell good. Let's get in there. Alright. The next step is to cool this down as fast as possible to below 70 degrees. You guys are in for a treat. We don't have a funnel. I was gonna look for our skull beer bong, but that's buried somewhere. So, to sanitize this little water jug, I'm gonna pour as much as I can into here. About that. Well, at least this is gonna get a lot of air going.
Sure. Sure.
And then we pour this into that. It's going fine. Dude, we're getting just to about that gallon mark. This is called pitching. I gotta sanitize my hand before I shake it.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, I was gonna start to.
Yeast. Check. Sanitize hand. Feels all soapy. Check. Alright. So now we cap it.
Yes, sir.
Keep it. And then stick this in there.
Mm-hmm.
So now, place it somewhere dark. This is the door I used as the basement. Surprise! It's just the water heater. See you in 3 days, beer. They grow up so fast. Alright, so that's all for now. We put the malt, the wort in the dark place for 3 days. We'll come back, check that. And then it's 2 weeks after that is the bottling process. And then we'll let it chill, and then we'll try one, and hopefully we don't die.
That's the big important part.
So the other bit about the ropes and keys, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's you fucking should. 30th anniversary of Zelda, so part of why we did it. Hence why I'm wearing my Zelda shirt.
Hence why I'm wearing my Zelda shirt.
Zombies, but yeah. Alright guys, so it's been the 3 days, and I just replaced the hose that had the bowl right there with that stopper. So now we leave this in here for another 2 weeks, and we have beer.
here's what came out of the 1 gallon jug. And you can see all the gunk that got expelled over the course of the 3 days, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we'll check back in 2 weeks and bottle it and then chill it and see how it tastes. Alright, Chris, let's go see how that beer turned out.
All right.
Is it beer?
Oh my God! It's beer.
It worked!
It's beer. Oh my God!
I
It bottled itself.
I wasn't expecting that.
No.
Wow.
It's bottling day. The first step is to fill the sink. Well, you have to fill the sink. We have to sanitize the bottles.
So what are we doing with the bottles after we sanitize them?
Fill them with beer.
You have a funnel?
Fuck.
It's Thursday, it's wet out, and we're buying a funnel. Well, there's a good chance they don't.
It's a hardware store.
How many people need to funnel beer? A lot.
Oh, they got steel equipment. They should have funnels.
Yes, we're looking for your finest steel funnel.
They had penises?
They have dongs. That moose had a dong.
Why didn't we buy some?
Well, free dog treats.
Why do they sell those?
What? Those animals?
Yeah.
With dongs?
Yes.
I don't know.
They're miniatures, so like.
Yeah. So they have miniature dogs. I don't
Get that.
I don't know.
But
Like, the cow with the udders didn't have a dog.
I want to know why this doesn't have a dog.
Because it's a cow.
not a bull. Maybe we should have bought some of those for Joe.
Yeah. Apparently that's why they sell them, Matt.
Now we got our funnel. Now we have to sanitize the beer bottles. Easiest way to do that is to plug up the sink, eat a teaspoon of sanitizer.
Drink a lot of water. And then pee directly into the sink. Nothing's more sterile than your urine.
Then you want to just fill up the beer bottles, just a little bit. You know, shake it good. Don't let it shoot all over your face. You stick your pinky in there, it makes it better. What I've been told. There you have it, sanitized bottle. Do that 11 more times. So, just want to pour this into here.
Like so.
Like so. You don't want to fill it too high, otherwise something about carbonation and science and
Exploding eder caps.
so then you take your little cap, you have a bowl here of sanitized caps. You take it, cap it, take this cool doohickey thing here, set it down like that, a little bit of pressure, here. Then we get to refrigerate it and then drink it. I don't know if I said it before, but my goal is for it to not kill us. I do not expect this to be perfect. I am not perfect, believe it or not. My next time though, I'm going to be perfect. It only takes me one try.
Yeah, one and done.
One practice try, and then I understand everything about everything.
So you know that we can't drink it today, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it needs to ferment again.
In the bottles?
Yeah, that's how it gets carbonated.
For how long?
Depends on the beer.
Fuck me.
It's one and done. You're perfect.
I never watched the end of that brewing video.
Oh, okay.
We never got to. I'm like, oh, this is the bottling part. We're not there yet. We'll watch that when it comes to it. Huh. Beer is finally ready for brewing or for drinking. Smells good. Smells like beer. It was carbonated when we opened it out of the bottle, so that's a good sign.
Got foam like beer?
Yep. And very little sediment.
We hope.
We hope. Just a trick at home. Don't pour it out completely when you're home brewing because there's always going to be sediment at the bottom, so pour it very slowly until there's about...
And then don't rock it back and forth.
Don't rock it back and forth like I did in the first pour, otherwise you get less beer in your glass. See, not a huge, but enough.
Yeah, not a huge butt.
Yeah, not a huge amount, but enough. So yeah, so always leave about this much in the beer bottle at the bottom, and hopefully enjoy. Cheers. Holy crap.
It's beer.
That's a chocolate maple porter.